Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Life of a Single Guy. Today, we're going to discuss my May finances. Let's get going here. I spent $410 at Walmart and $54 for the tip for the driver delivering it to my house, and I gave $5 in giving. I gave $10 in giving. I gave $70 in giving. I spent $163 on health insurance. I spent $26 on gas, $3 at Walmart. I earned $672. I spent $16 on a Living on a Dime gluten-free, dairy-free cookbook. And I may do reviews on some of the recipes on there. And I spent $3 on my Hulu subscription, $33 for my water bill, $64 for dental insurance, $18 for Home Depot, and $14 at Walmart, giving me a negative balance of $217. Moving on to week 2, I spent $131 at Amazon for printer toner. I earned $616 for my day job. I spent $10 at Valero for gas for my lawn equipment, $46 on gas for one of my vehicles, and $31 in gas for my other vehicle. I earned $131 from one of my side hustles, and I spent $30 on giving, $70 on giving, $60 I spent on getting the front end alignment checked on the Jeep I sold. And then $5 was to refill the washer fluid on that Jeep I sold. I spent $49 for checks for my personal account. $6 went towards my bank charge. $62 went towards my internet bill. $2 went towards my Google storage. $7 was for a service fee I had to pay. For the people I sold the Jeep to, I had to help pay their title tag and ad valorem because their debit card put a lock on their card after they had to spend money on insurance because they don't have a credit card, so that locked their card. If they spend up to a certain amount each day, they can lock that card. So I had to pay them and so forth. So I had to help them out with that. But the worst part is the $90 I had to spend on GoodRx Gold. I forgot to cancel that subscription, and I should have canceled it after the 7-day free trial. So I ended up with a negative $69 balance. If I go on to week 3, I earned $616 from my day job, $281 from one of my side jobs, $70 in giving, $29 in giving, $15 for Great Clips for my haircut, $34 in gas, $8 at Checkers, $6 at Burger King. That's another thing I did bad on, is eating out way too much. $36 at Dollar General, $142 at electric bill, $11 at Checkers, $5 at Dollar General, $12 at Amazon, $63 on the Kia tag, $20 to renew my truck tag, $11 at Dollar General, and $28 on gas. And I spent $52 at Walmart, $99 I had a Geico credit for. I spent $11 at Patreon, $7 on my credit card fee for using my credit card, and $1 at Apple. So I ended up actually with a positive balance in week 3 of $366. So if you move on to week 4, I had to pay $464 on my mortgage. And then I had to pay $33 on my cell phone, $30 for Sirius for my car and home, $70 on giving. I earned $707 on my day job. I spent $10 on that game to get some more coins, which was a stupid idea. And $29 at Chevron, $11 at Papa John's, and $10 at gas for lawns, $5 for that game, same game, $15 for my Instagram verification, $1 at Dollar General, $1 for the post office. Both of those dollars were for to mail my nephew's birthday card out. $133 on roof repairs, $23 at Walmart, $14 at Walmart, $14 at Buffalo Luke's, and that gives me a positive balance of $210. If we go to the last week of the month, I earned $616 for my day job, $10 for my TransUnion subscription, another bad one right here, $33 from legal contracts. I had to use it to create a bill of sale to sell the Jeep, and I forgot to cancel after the 7-day trial. It's a big mistake of mine. $70 on giving, $4 in credit card fees for the tags, for renewing the tags. And I found out when I reconciled the budget, I had $5 in discrepancies from PayPal, and I took out $100 for as a personal draw for personal items I bought. And I had a $10 bank discrepancy. So that's $624, and I had to add $295 from the money I earned from all the reselling I did in May. So $624 plus $295 gives me $989. And out of that, I had to take $751 and put it back towards my $2,000 home repair sinking fund, because I had to borrow money out of it to pay for the brakes for the Jeep and that $248 we just discussed. So it gives me $168, and I transferred $42 of that for gifts for the rest of the year. So that's gifts for my family. Gives me $126, and I balanced out with my bank balance, and I was off by $14, so I had to subtract $14 out of that. So overall I had $112 left. I decided to put that money towards my birthday. That's what I'm going to spend on my birthday this year. Now let me go through my net worth real quick. Okay, I have $4,324. That's $2,000 of that is for my home repair sinking fund, and $2,000 is for that tooth I had a root canal on I eventually need to get repaired. And the rest of that is just taxes, and then that leftover money I discussed for my birthday, and whatchamacallit, money I still owe on my PayPal credit card. And I had $960 in my savings account, which is $500 of that is for car insurance for the next round. And then the rest of it is just gifts. And then whatever. And then there's a $50 minimum balance I got to keep in that account. So that's all that. And my 1 month emergency savings is $3,012. It's technically more a month and a half, but. And I have $1,522 in my sinking fund that's for my other home repair sinking fund and for my new vehicle. And I have $6,841 in my IRA as of the day we speak on this video. So I have $16,659 in total assets. And my only liability is my mortgage of $14,902, which gives me a current net worth of $1,757. Overall, this month didn't go too well, to be honest with you. I'm pretty disappointed in this month. I should have canceled those two subscriptions we discussed, and I shouldn't have spent any money on that game I played to get money back from HeyCash. It was just ridiculous. I would never do it again. And also, I got to cut back on the eating out. I only need to be eating out once a week with my friends after church, or on special occasions such as my birthday. So I can do a lot better. I think income's been kind of down on my mowing job because there's not been a lot of rentals yet. But hopefully we'll start getting more rentals soon at that job. Now that school's out, hopefully I'll start picking up. Let me know what you think in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post videos every Monday and Wednesday. Thank you very much. I hope you all have a wonderful day.